Get into anything else though. It's Real Madrid take the throw in, Mendy to Casemiro. Casemiro quickly loses out. Frankfurt have the throw in there. A chance to relieve pressure. Kamada gives it to Sal. Now Ndika, pressed by Benzema. He's done really well to fizz that into the feet of Borre. Touches it off first time for Lens on his left. Militao does brilliantly to slide in again. Really impressive defensive display from him. And his countryman Casemiro. Frankfurt take the throw in, resulting from Militao's sliding tackle. Sal gives it to Kamada. Now trying to get into the feet of Borre. Valerio trying to get involved too. Real Madrid gets it away with Alaba. To Mendy on the left. Pressed well by Muani. Alaba rolls it to Courtois. Valerio is pressing him. Goes all the way up to the right. Carvajal. Courtois to Alaba. Gives it back. He gives it to Militao. Knocking it around at the back once again. Real Madrid on the edge of their own box. Courtois risking the fizzed first time pass as he received from Militao. Found Carvajal well. Split two black shirts there. And then as Real start to counter, Ndika once again fouls Rodrigo, gives away a free kick. Lucky not to go into the book yet, Ndika. Hand in the back, Rodrigo there. He might not have played quite as many Carvajal will take the throw. Down to the feet of Rodrigo. Awkward one back to Carvajal as he tries to loop it inward. Won by Muani against Toni Kroos. Here's Dubras Sal. Goes left to Kamada. Good link up this from Frankfurt on the edge of Real Madrid's box. That will eventually though, Kroos touches it off to Camavinga. First involvement for the Frenchman is on the end of a crunching tackle from Lens. Firm but fair one, says the referee. So we'll see a replay now. In actual fact, I'm not sure that Lens does touch the ball there. Michael Oliver agrees, in fact, he had given a free kick then, not a throw in his own goal. So Real Madrid move the ball again from the free kick. So Casemiro loses out, he tried to poke it through to Benzema. Mendy picks up the pieces though on a loose ball, and he gives to Benzema. Pulled left again. Benzema put out a play there as somebody needs treatment in a Frankfurt shirt for when coming together there. I believe that's Muani, who's long been on the pitch himself. Just looks winded. Ran into trouble there with Toni Kroos, and you see the replay, yeah, Kroos just goes into the gut of Muani, winded the Frenchman a little bit. There shouldn't be anything more than that. Goes down holding his stomach, he's now back up to his feet. Frankfurt sportingly return the ball to Real Madrid via Thibaut Courtois. Picks it up. 78 minutes in the clock, 12 remaining, plus any for stoppages. But as it stands, looking fairly comfortable Super Cup victory for Real Madrid. Frankfurt just died off in the second half, haven't created anything particularly of note after matching Real Madrid at times in the first. Ndika inside his own half, gives it to Tuta. Also in the half is Kamada, and now Sal. Brings it up the halfway line and gives it Goetze on his right. Hasn't been too involved as yet, the former German World Cup winner. He tries to exchange it 1-2 with Canal to get around Ferland Mendy, but those passes nowhere near accurate enough to get around the French defender. He makes up for it though as he presses with Goetze into the corner against Alaba. Cannons off the Frankfurt man. Right down in the corner, Real Madrid have a throw-in. Ferland Mendy to take. Up the line for Benzema. It's a railway-wood touch from the Real Madrid skipper. And Frankfurt now are in a dangerous position. Canal for take. Looks for Valerio inside the box. He got the first touch, but not the second, as Militao arrived like a flash once again. Benzema tries to pop it through for Vinicius Jr. And Ndika got across just in time to cut that one out and roll it back to his goalkeeper trap. His Tuta into the feet of Sal on the right. Sal to Kamada. Acres of space on the left for Frankfurt. Lens. the line for Muani. Muani gets inside for the Tau. That hasn't been an easy feat for anybody on a black shot tonight. He's Kamada to Tau. Nothing else. The edge of the D, doesn't fancy a shot. Has to skip past Casemiro first and doesn't work out for him. Now a chance to counter for Real Madrid as Vinicius Jr. pops it around the corner for Rodrigo. He's got Benzema in support. Slows it down a little. Pops it back to Benzema. Frankfurt has some defenders back now, but cruises forward and tries the first time shot well wide of the mark in the end from the German. Trapp sees that one wide as another German gets up to his feet. At last, Knauf stayed down since Casemiro went into him. Did win the ball though, the Brazilian. Looked just for a moment like Rodrigo would have been away there, but his pass wasn't perfect to release his fellow wide man. Rodrigo just had to hold the ball up a little bit as Frankfurt's on-rushing defenders arrived back in. As he left it with Benzema. Counter-attack opportunity was gone, and then Toni Kroos tried the shot well wide of the mark as he did it first time. Frankfurt are playing out now with Sal. Gets from feet Kamada. Borre forces a awkward clearance from Courtois. Chested down quickly by Camavinga. It's Casemiro. Pass into Frankfurt territory doesn't work out. The Germans come again, and Camavinga's tackle isn't the best either. Frankfurt win a free kick. Decent position. It would take something quite spectacular to beat Thibaut Courtois from here. That's what it's going to take. It's a fairly central one, perhaps just left of the penalty spot as you're looking at it from a Frankfurt perspective. And it's about 27 yards from goal. Frankfurt do line up bodies in the box. They also line up Mario Götze over the ball. He doesn't shoot, he crosses to the back post. An attempt to touch it down by Ndicka. The ball is already out of play. Means a Real Madrid goal kick. 8 minutes remaining. Real Madrid 2, Frankfurt no, live on Flash Score. It's the European Super Cup to get the UEFA season underway. Tonight's likely losers, Frankfurt, already underway in Germany. The count was 6-1 defeat to Bayern Munich. Real Madrid not in action yet competitively this season. They will begin their La Liga campaign away at Almeria the weekend. They go Frankfurt down the left with Lenz, inside to Sal. Into the box, go Frankfurt. Attempt to cross is blocked by Alaba and then cleared away by Casemiro. Vinicius tries to get up the line, skips away as he was touched by the Frankfurt player there. Sal is around the corner. Four and Ndicka, who's come forward into position territory again. Have to be a bit more careful now that he's operating the full-back. Attempt to cross from Lenz. Headed away initially. And then it's Muani who commits a foul on the edge of the D, and Real Madrid relieves some pressure once more. And now Real Madrid are going to make a triple change. There are 3 remaining allotted substitutes. And we are going to see 2 competitive debuts in white tonight. Vinicius Jr. is making way. He will be replaced by Dani Ceballos. Nothing new there. Regular late changes by Real Madrid, even in the Champions League final, and for much of the run to get there. But the 2 new boys on the bench, Aurelien Tchouameni, the big money arrival, and at the other end of the scale, Antonio Rudiger, who arrived an impressive free transfer after running down his Chelsea contract. Both are going to enter the fray for their competitive Real Madrid bows, albeit just for 5 minutes plus stoppage time. Tchouameni comes on for the ever-impressive German playmaker Toni Kroos. games. Who shall Rudiger replace? Danny Carvajal, which means Eder Militao will surely move across to the right-back position for the last 5 minutes here. It's one he's occupied at times anyhow with Real Madrid in possession. I'm sure it'll become his permanent position for the remainder of this game, and Rudiger will move inside. So all 5 possible changes used by Real Madrid. Camavinga, Ceballos, Rodrigo, Rudiger and Tchouaméni on the pitch. In for the starters, Carvajal, Cruz, Modric, Valverde and Vinicius Junior. Not a bad set of 5 players to be able to bring on or off any time of the game. Frankfurt take a throw in. They still have 2 substitutes remaining that they can make in one more allowed slot of substitutes. But they aren't using any yet as they continue to move the ball. Ndika. Kamada. Trying to get away from the new man Tchouaméni inside Frankfurt's half. Knauf. Draws one into the feet of Ioane. Back to Valerio. Up the line from Ioane. Foul there surely by Alaba. Just as Rudiger was arriving. And Frankfurt have a free kick. Chance to swing one in from this wide area. Has looked dangerous, Randall Colignani since coming on. So quick and full of energy. There's the young man from France. Free kick swung towards the back post. It's over everybody, over Courtois as well. And he's lucky to see it behind for a goal kick, as that one could have gone anywhere. Definitely a cross into the box. But almost threw it over Courtois into the top corner and missed it accidentally. As it remains Real Madrid 2, Frankfurt nil. Courtois gives it to Alba. Looking for Benzema in the centre circle. It's cut out instead by Tuta. Lenz. The one by Tchouaméni. Awkward one for Camavinga to pick up in the corner. He's going to hold it. Tries to dribble out. Frankfurt come away with the ball. A couple of clever touches. They keep it alive in this dangerous area. And obviously Real Madrid doing a free kick down there in the corner with an offside. Courtois takes the free kick long into Frankfurt territory. Michael not happy with something there, but Frankfurt able to play on. It's Tuta gives it to Kamada. His touch gets it away. So it looks from the Real Madrid man there. Biles wins it back. Instantly gives it away again with Kamada. Sam. Lenz. Gets it. Drops his shoulder against Rodrigo, goes inside. Perhaps loses out to Camavinga. Frankfurt pick up the second ball once again, but Kamada gives it out to Knauf on the right. Ceballos is closing him down. Knauf manages to cross the back post. It's over everybody, allowed to bounce. Lenz tries to swing it in again. Rebounded as far as Sal. On the edge of the box. Goes right to Knauf. Up against Cruz. Ceballos, he floats inside. Shot from Knauf on his left foot. Blocked by Casemiro and called away by Ozil. Into the final minute of regular time here in this European Super Cup, and it's looking ever so likely there will be a 5th Super Cup victory for the 14th-time champions of Europe, Real Madrid. To add to the glowing list of silverware Carlo Ancelotti's managed here. The Spanish side still lead 2-0 against Frankfurt. Natural favourites coming into this one, of course, the Champions League winners against the Europa League winners. Sometimes a bit of a mismatch this game. I wouldn't say that in fairness to Frankfurt. They've held their own for the majority of the game. Not quite pulling off the upset on this occasion. Real Madrid try to counter through Rodrigo here. Exchanging passes with Benzema. From the left, drops the shoulder into the right. And try to feed Benzema through the middle. Cut out well by Ndika. Bigger Frankfurt. 3 minutes of added time are signalled. Frankfurt really need to score from this piece of possession for any outside chance of getting back into this one. Here's Kamada. They're going to have a go. He tries to slip it through to Ilario. Militao just has enough to see the ball through to Courtois. Belgian goalkeeper will be in no rush to move this ball on now. Militao visits Courtois. Alaba. Mendy's pass is shut down by Milani. Blocked behind for Real Madrid throwing. Mendy once again gets the ball into his teammate Alaba. The relationship between the two left-sided defenders is clear to see. Madrid fans here in full celebration already. Frankfurt think they've won it. Tchouameni goes down her. Real Madrid have a free kick. The yellow card is out as well. I believe that's against Milani for the clip on Tchouameni there. Madrid free kick, 90 seconds remain on the clock. They lead by 2-0 in this Super Cup, which is just fizzling out now. Both sides accepting the result and ready to pack up, go home and get ready for their league seasons. Because Real Madrid had a third here though, with Rodrigo to the byline, cross into the side netting. Trap sees that one wide. Rodrigo just allowed Lenz to close down the angle from there until it was an impossible one. Here go Frankfurt, down the left from the goal kick. Kamada to feed Lenz. Jacko was involved too. Lenz ricocheted it off Rodrigo, and now Frankfurt have another throw. Gets to lose it with Sal. Tries to return it up the line. He's asking far too much of the Germans' pace there, and it will run through to Courtois, courtesy of defender Militao. Has been brilliant. He's asking far too much of the Germans' pace there, and it will run through to Courtois, courtesy of defender Militao. Has been brilliant tonight, arguably between he or Casemiro, the Frenchman. 4th man of the match award. Courtois. Just exchanging passes with his defenders. Now Alaba seems to be in a slight bit of danger. There's Ceballos.